Welcome into the era of AI. Well, then welcome in this lecture in which I'm going to introduce you to a very powerful ChatGPT extension called AIPRM. I have to say that there are two versions of AIPRM. There is AIPRM Premium, and then there is AIPRM for ChatGPT, which is the free version. To be honest, I use both. But first, I basically uninstalled AIPRM from my computer just so we can install it again. So here I'm going to add it to Chrome. And it's going to go ahead and add the extension to Chrome, right? Now, once it adds to Chrome, it's going to add to ChatGPT. It's going to actually take us directly to ChatGPT, in which right now you can see the new ChatGPT. So notice the big change in ChatGPT right now. So we went from the previous chat in which nothing was displayed here. Now, if I refresh the page, it's going to basically change everything because we have installed AIPRM. It's going to take a moment, but eventually it's going to basically show you AIPRM in action. Now, what exactly is AIPRM? AIPRM is an extension that gives you access to a tremendous number of prompts. So if you want to write articles, don't worry, because AIPRM gives you access to this prompt right here that you can just click on and you can write an article. Let's say you want to write about the dinosaurs extinction, right? Extinction. You can just hit enter right now by just giving it that keyword, and notice it's writing the article for you. It's also providing you with everything you need to know, such as the headlines that it has utilized and everything. So a whole article, SEO optimized, including an FAQ that you can copy paste into your website. Of course, make sure that you check for plagiarism and check for AI content. Plagiarism is the most important because I've been getting that question a lot. Which is more important? Is AI content more dangerous or plagiarism? I would say plagiarism because we are in the direction of AI content creation replacing human content creation. So there's no penalization for AI content. I have written many books using AI and made money from them actually. And I actually never really had a problem. And even Amazon asks you, do you use AI to write your books? And I quite honestly answer yes. And I think that most platforms don't have a problem with AI content. As a matter of fact, many platforms allow you to write with AI. So if you go to LinkedIn, you can write with AI. If you go to Quora, they give you a bot that you can click on to help you write with AI. And similarly with other platforms taking this direction. Twitter has Grok. So you can see that you can actually be afraid of using AI, but let me tell you, this is the right moment for you to use it because looking back on this 5 years from now, you'll have a lot of regrets. Now, coming back to AIPRM. AIPRM gives you access to, at this moment, 4,798 prompts. These actually increase and decrease. So sometimes you may come here, you may find 4,600. Sometimes you may find 5,000. So these are moderated by the AIPRM community. The AIPRM community are the creators of AIPRM. So when ChatGPT came out, they created this extension in which they aggregated most of the prompts that anyone might ever think of using. So they've created, for example, a prompt for YouTube creators. If you're a YouTube creator, you're always creating script for your videos. You can use the YouTube script creator prompt to create a script by simply clicking on the prompt. Here, writing the subject that you would like to create the video about. So let's say, make money online. If I hit enter, it's going to write a script for a video about making money online for a YouTuber that may be interested to create a video about making money online. We'll come to video creation in the future, but I want you to take this step by step because there's a lot of information to take, right? Take it slowly, step by step. And basically, I would say 2 hours a day to 3 hours a day to do the exercises will actually land you in a good spot. Now, all of these are prompts, and all of them do significantly different things, and all of them are required in the world of social media, making money online. Now, this is the first page. You can always move on to the next page and go and check other prompts here. So we have many prompts from Instagram post carousel content generators to e-commerce SEO product descriptions. Most of these are actually legit prompts that are used. Even this one would help you to pass AI detection tools, right? So you can write content using ChatGPT and you can pass it through this prompt by pasting your content here. So for instance, I have some content, I can paste it here. Now, actually, this is not a ChatGPT generated content. So let me go ahead and take some ChatGPT generated content. And if I come right here and I click try to pass AI content detection, and if I paste this right now, what's going to happen is it's going to take that content and it's going to try to make it pass the AI detection test. And so you can see that that is really legit powerful stuff, right? So it's rewriting the content now to make it pass the AI detection test. So for example, if I take this content, and I'll introduce you to AI content detectors in a moment, let's first of all take a piece of content. Now there is one that Google trusts, which is copy leaks. But first go to Google and search for AI detectors or AI content detectors. And the first one that shows up is copy leaks. And that is understandable because copy leaks is pretty famous. And actually there is more, but this one, if it tells you that your content was AI generated, you can trust it. So if you click on it, this tool can tell you if your content is AI generated. It can do many things such as plagiarism check, restructuring content to make it less AI generated, and so on and so forth. But if I basically hit copy paste my content here, it's going to tell me whether or not this passes as AI. So if I check, let's see. Now there is a CAPTCHA. All right, so it's still detected it as AI content generated, which I think there's no problem with. But you have to check content for plagiarism. For that, I actually use Grammarly Pro because they give me access to plagiarism check. I only paste the content on Grammarly, and here it's going to ask me to set my goals. I'm just going to click done and basically override these. And if I click on plagiarism, it's going to tell me my percentage of plagiarism. Usually, ChatGPT generated content is less plagiarized, especially GPT-4. But this one seems 100% original. So they didn't find in the internet databases any content that matches this content, which is a crime according to Google, because if you're stealing content from other people, it shows up by you having high plagiarism content. And so one of the best things about ChatGPT is that it doesn't fail the test. And I actually use it for generating my content, and I've never received any problem with it. So you can rest assured from that. So this is the AIPRM extension. Make sure you go ahead and check all of these prompts here. This prompt is pretty useful. You can write a complete book in one click, all by clicking on it and giving it a description of the book that you'd like to write and some other things. By the way, when you click on the prompt, it tells you here what you need to feed it with. So it needs the topic that you need to write the book for. So if you want to write a book about AI, just write AI, and it's going to go ahead and write an AI book. Now, it's not going to completely write the entire book, but you can take it step by step by always clicking on continue and asking it step by step to write every chapter of the book. So here, it basically laid the foundation by writing the chapter titles, and it's starting to write. Of course, it's not going to write the entire book, but you can, for instance, take this chapter title and you can say, now write this chapter. And it's going to go ahead and write that chapter, and so on and so forth until you have finished your book. Just make sure that you check your book for plagiarism, because there's one thing that Amazon doesn't forgive, which is the percentage of plagiarism. If plagiarism is high in your books, Amazon is going to basically destroy your book. So they have no problem with AI content, but they have a problem with plagiarism. I hope I made myself clear. So this was the introduction to AIPRM for ChatGPT. Next, I'll introduce you to another feat of AIPRM, which is AIPRM Premium. Stay tuned for it, and I'll see you then.